The president broadcast his voice repeatedly in an effort to reveal the truth to his citizens and soldiers. However, the central government, now run by the vice president and his generals, censored all of it, calling it enemy propaganda. And Yuktubania, their enemy, wasn't about to stop fighting either. The president needed to enter the capital himself with his Marine force. But that meant risking his life. As he boarded the helicopter, the president smiled and said, "Here goes." The third encrypted message from Bartlett came shortly after. This time, there were no coordinates. All it showed was a time and a radio frequency. At the appointed time, everyone gathered in front of the radio speaker.
Hey, it's me! Get the wax out of your ears and listen up. We found Nicanor, the leader of Yuktubania, and we broke him out of prison. This war wasn't his doing at all.
Captain Bartlett has rescued Prime Minister Nicanor of Yuktubania. He plans to attack an airfield in northeast Yuktubania, steal an airplane, and then escape with the Prime Minister. First, go to the directed area and wait for contact from Captain Bartlett. He'll likely have you support him as he forces his way into the airfield. More mission details will be supplied to you upon arriving at the local airspace. Threat status in the area of operation is unclear, so prepare your flight for the possibility of threats from both the ground and the air.
Captain, please choose my...
Captain, please choose...
Captain, which plane should I use?
This formation is not really suited for air-to-ground operations. Do you still want to launch anyway? This formation is not really...
Rosgrease, launch!
It's me. I'm okay so far, and the car's hidden under a bush. Other Resistance members are hidden all over the place. But I still got a bad feeling about this. We're storming the gate at 0705 hours. Keep us covered. I'm counting on you. I think there's gonna be an ambush waiting for us.
According to Captain Bartlett's information, the Resistance has already infiltrated the airfield and is currently awaiting his arrival. The road to the airfield is covered with checkpoints and defensive positions. We anticipate stiff resistance. Provide close air support for Captain Bartlett's charge, give him aerial reconnaissance as necessary, and guide him to the airfield. The Resistance has already agreed on a time to begin operations with Captain Bartlett, so the timing of the mission cannot be changed. If you do not arrive in time, the Resistance will be suppressed by the airfield defense forces and the mission will end in failure. After arriving, the Resistance will load Prime Minister Nicanor onto a captured transport plane and Captain Bartlett will attempt to escape. You must help Captain Bartlett arrive at the airfield on time, no matter what.
This is Heartbreak 1. The jailbreak tour starts here. We're counting on your escort from the air.
I'll be witnessing your bravery from down here, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there someone else in the car? Me? I'm mystery woman number 1. Edge, engaging.
Archer, engaging.
Swordsman engaging.
There's a fork up ahead. We have 2 choices. Take the shorter way He told me all about you guys. Kid, Chopper, and, Nagase. Hey, Nagase.
Caselli, is the Prime Minister all right? He's regaining consciousness. They injected him with some kind of drug. Is Prime Minister Nicanor safe? He'll be all right. We'll protect him with our lives. Be ready to fire your gun at any time. Here they come. Do you see them?
Not bad at all. Creating diversions is the first step in espionage.
Busted through! Hey kid, break down the front gate for me! Oh, here they come. They're firing at us! Nice! Now there's a real man!
Wow, we actually made it through.
Damn, they've got cannons. Now they pass training with that kind of aim. Get 'em, kid! Aim the ejection port outside the car when you fire. If you're looking for a dogfight, know your enemy first. Nagase, you fly like that and you're still not dead. You're really something.
Thank you, sir.
That you, Grim? I was planning to promote you to the squadron on the next evaluation.
Thank you very much, sir.
Captain Snow from the Naval Air Force? Sorry I haven't introduced myself. I'm kind of shy, you know.
So I hear, Captain. Reading.
Watch out for small arms attacks. Portable missiles, too. Raise your altitude.
And I gather that's your brightest student.
You mean kid? Well, that goes without saying. Sweep the area with gunfire and turn back. Roger, attacking.
That car is like a fighter jet blowing down the road.
There are layers of enemy firing positions spread around the area.
No one gets past here. Got it?
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed.
These guys are incredible. It's as if the Roscrees are flying up there.
I hear that voice again. All that useless chatter. I missed that voice. I assume you fly your plane the same way you drive, but no loop-the-loops, please. We're almost at the next fork in the road. We either take our chances with the shortcut, or take the long way with less risk.
Hey kid, which route looks better to you? Should I take the longer one? Okay, I'll bust through the shortcut. Alright, a shortcut! I'll twist through here.
They ran right through.
Mr. B, we're losing you! I'll go in first. You guys follow me. Remo, what happened to Grim?
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed.
How's the rear? Are they following? They're coming this way again! No! Is this really it? We're going through a checkpoint. Keep your heads down. I just hope this car doesn't end up being our curse.
Every time we go on a date, you bring along these great adversaries.
Stop that. You're making everyone jealous. Is Baranov behind us? I hope he doesn't make a mistake like last month. I heard that. I'll be alright. Mr. B! Mr. B, please, wait! Stay close to me if you want to survive.
That's quite a strategy. Busting right through the middle. That's Bartlett for you.
Airfield operations will begin in 5 minutes.
Hey, don't be showing those legs too much. It's distracting.
Watch the car ahead.
I don't mind all these attractions, guys, but next time, pay for your own tickets.
Making it time? Box 2! Box 2! Target hit!
Enemy fighter overhead!
I can just barely see them. They're like shadows.
It's almost dawn, but those guys are keeping the sky dark.
Airfield operations will begin in 4 minutes.
Look how far away Mr. B's car is!
Not again. That Mr. B sure loves to do things his own way.
We still have enough time. Let's take the long way to be safe. It hasn't changed. We're almost at the next fork in the road. We either take our chances with the shortcut, or take the long way with less risk.
Kid, you watching this? Will we be okay with the shortcut? Okay, I'll bust through the shortcut. There's a helicopter, too! They're coming! We can't fight them off with these weapons. I'm relying on you. I can't dogfight in a car. Kid, you take care of providing top cover.
Okay, it's time. Begin operation. Seize the hangar.
Hurry! Get to the hangar while they're still holding up!
This will work. We got ourselves a plane.
Missed.
I'll shoot him. Take the wheel.
Okay,
All right, we're starting up. Pull us out.
There are planes with jet black coloring flying up there. Hurry up! We're falling behind!
I don't like not being able to move in three dimensions. Cramps my style. Far enough. Get as close to me as you can.
I'll try.
Okay, full throttle. We're breaking through at top speed. Keep away from the enemy's eyes. If you can, stab him in the eyes.
That's some great driving. He keeps doing this, and I'm gonna get an ulcer just watching him.
Thanks for the navigation, kid. That was a fun drive for all of us. This one, Mr. B. Use this plane. Hey, I'll take any plane you've got. Anything's better than a car.
Hasn't it been a while since Captain Bartlett flew a plane?
This platoon doesn't know when to shut up. Go on, return their fire.
They stole a plane from the hangar, right up from under our nose.
What is this? I haven't seen a plane like this in ages.
it's a little dusty.
Get the safety belt tight on the Prime Minister.
Missile evaded!
Man, those guys have guts. Enemy planes overhead. They're coming right for us. I'm sending out the security team now. Hold on a second. Missile impact on enemy confirmed.
I want to get airborne before the runway is blocked.
How exciting! Now we have an air battle.
We still gotta make it home, so don't relax just yet.
Our work is done here. Let's head back.
Someone's been firing.
All right. I'm taking off. Hello, sky. I'm coming home.
Edge to Heartbreak 1. We'll fly past our allies' front line and head for the ocean. The Kestrel will meet us on the way.
Roger that. Just hope we don't run into any bad guys.
Incoming aircraft. Looks like bad guys to me. The 8492nd.
Ah, the long-lost Belkin Grabok Fighter Squadron, huh?
Is that really them? I saw those planes plunge into the ocean along with the colonel on my radar. It's them, the ghost
Rosgrees. They were the ones that attacked the mine, too. All right, let's find out for ourselves in battle. Kid, get the grab arc. Don't let a single one escape.
The 8492nd is here. This will be the final showdown. They move just like those enemies we fought before.
Don't worry about me. You just concentrate on dealing with the grab arc. Impressive. These fighters are definitely the Rosgrees. Don't make the same mistake as on here. You were just lucky. We'll decide who's better another time. I can slip past these guys all day. I can't fire back, but I got you for that now, kid. They're all yours. Great, I can hear you just fine. I'm counting on you.
I won't be shot down. No one's gonna take my place as Blaze's wingman.
Swordsman, Fox 2.
I'm in attack position. It's my turn now.
We'll just wait for the next opportunity to meet again.
Look at the way the captain moves. So that's how an ace pilot flies.
Blaze just keeps surprising me. He's getting better every second.
Turning for a counterattack. I'll get him.
The enemy still isn't giving up.
Looks like you got them all, but the bastards all bailed out. I gotta admit, those guys are true fighter pilots. We'll be back. You can count on it.
The 8492nd Squadron, or the Belkan Grabok Squadron to be more exact, has been annihilated. Yuktobanian Prime Minister Nicanor is also safe. Mission accomplished.
He had returned once more. He brought Nicanor, the Prime Minister of Yuktobania, with him. And surprisingly, he had brought one more person. A female recon major in the Yuk army. The one who broke his heart 15 years ago. It became clear why nobody could find him in the POW camps. The very first POW of the war, he had escaped before they could even get him into the camps. Yuktobania's situation was just like ours. Their leader, who espoused reconciliation, was imprisoned after a silent coup d'etat, and the country proceeded to march right into large-scale war. What should I call you?
Just Major.
What's your real name? All she did was return a smile. She remained faithful to the Prime Minister and to his vision of peace, and that faith had brought her here. She was carrying a single disc. She told us that the disc contained the secret plans of the Belkan Grey Men. So far, we have been unable to decipher the encryption code.
The Solg, a military attack satellite that your country began building during the war 15 years ago, then abandoned in the peace that followed. The Arkbird was reborn partly to resurrect that dreadful star. Now, even after the Arkbird was destroyed, the Space Center's mass driver is still launching supplies into orbit. What is that star receiving from them?